Jordan, congratulations. You've just signed a new 1-year deal with us. How pleased are you to do so?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. As soon as I knew I always wanted to stay here. There was nowhere else really. I've had such a good time since I've been here. We've had so many ups and downs, and last season was great to stay up, and it was great. So it's great to stay in League One.
Sounds like a really straightforward decision for you.
Oh, no brainer. Like I said, it's the only place I wanted to be. I won't go anywhere else.
Let's reflect on last season then. How would you sum it up?
I think we achieved what we went out to do. That was just staying in the league. Obviously, we got high hopes of the start we had. But like I said, the main goal was to just stay in the league, and that's what we did. So this year, we've got to push on from that.
It was a season of two halves, really, wasn't it? How would you contrast and compare the two?
Oh, the start was unbelievable, and obviously the end was. It wasn't great by our standards, but luckily we had that good start because it put us in good stead for the second half of the season.
You're a vastly experienced player, aren't you? But I imagine you're still learning. What did you and perhaps some of the boys learn from last season?
That it's not the same as League Two. We could go into games in League Two, be in second gear, and still come out with a victory. But it's hard. You've got to be at it in League One. You can't. We're not gonna beat teams like we did Harrogate when it was 9-1 or not, whatever it was. That's not going to happen in League One. It's going to be tough. There might be 1-0 wins or 2-1 wins or something like that. It's going to be tight. A lot of good players in League One. So we've done well to stay in the league. And like I said, that was our main objective.
We're in the close season as we speak here and now, but how do you look ahead to the new campaign with the sides coming down from the Championship and those up from League Two?
Yeah, it's going to be the same again. Like I say, the likes of Birmingham and Wrexham have gone up. They've spent a lot of money, but they've got a lot of good players, and fair play to them. But the teams that are coming down, the likes of Cardiff, and that they'll have a good support, and obviously big stadium there. It's not going to be easy again. And like I say, the likes of the teams that have come up as well: Bradford, Donny, Port Vale, and Wimbledon. They're not good. There's no easy game in this league. That's something that we've learned. We're not going to get an easy game. So we've got to be at it each week.
Back to you, and after putting pen to paper on a new 1-year contract, you've also received some fantastic news internationally because you've been called up for St Kitts and Nevis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, been talking to him for a while now. I've just been trying to sort out my citizenship and my passport. But it's come at a good time. Obviously, we're in the off season now, and there's 2 World Cup qualifying games, so I'm looking forward to that. We've got one against Trinidad and one against Grenada. I had this opportunity about 10 years ago, and I wish I took it sooner. But it's a good experience for me, and it's something that I can be proud of.
Did the call-up come out of the blue?
They contacted me early on in the season, but I had to get so many things sorted, like my citizenship and stuff. But it's literally just come through, and then they rang me and they said, "We've got great news. Would you like to come and play in the World Cup qualifiers?" And I wasn't turning it down. As much as it is my off season and it's like a bit of downtime, I do miss football, and it's a good experience. It's time away, nice country, and a new experience.
Where are you expected to play on the field?
Yeah, exactly. He asked me. He said, "What position have you been playing recently?" And I said, "Most of the season I've been playing in defence." Obviously, I can still play up front. I told him that. I said, "If I'm happy to play anyway." I said, "But I have been playing in defence," and he was like, "Brilliant. We need a centre off." So I'm guessing that's where I'm playing.
Do you know any of the players there, or will it be completely new to you?
No, it'll be completely new to me. I know of Romain Sawyers. Is the only player that I recognise really, and a few others. But yeah, I don't know anyone. It's just going to be a brand new experience to me.
What are your plans now then?
I fly. I go tomorrow, and I fly Saturday morning. So I'm just going to get my stuff packed, spend as much time with the family and that before I go, because I fly at 10 a.m. from Gatwick. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
All right, it's great to hear, Jord. Safe trip, and fantastic to have you on board for another year.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you.